Good morning, everyone. It is Michelle Jean from Michelle Jean Books coming back at you with another video. And as always, you know, this is where knowledge begins. Now, as I scroll to the next page, and do forgive my voice because it is up and down this morning. As I scroll to this page, page number 2, it says, earthquake, Bullet Mountain, Jamaica. Now, if you know Jamaica, Jamaica is a vibrant island filled with music, a pristine, a pristine culture that is diverse and well connected. A land filled with many rivers, good food, a rich history vibe. However, with all that said, Jamaica has a truly dark side. Jamaica is a blessed island, and everyone knows that. But with so many bountiful things and beautiful things, the people has and have turned Jamaica into the devil's domain, where the sin and sins, you know, have and has taken center stage. Now, the killings in Jamaica is not warranted. It is so not warranted. And no one in Jamaica can blame anyone but self. We have turned a blessed island into an island that is filled with chaos, killings upon killings upon killings. And the reason for this video is this morning I dreamt Bullet Mountain, and this is why it is on the screen. Now, Jamaica has been rocked with different earthquakes lately, and the people I don't think are putting it together. Thus, the scene earthquake on the screen. In the dream, I was telling them that the different earthquakes are connected and they have to put it together because Jamaica is going to sink. It's a prelude. The earthquakes are preludes for Jamaica sinking. And with what's going on in Jamaica, Jamaica is going to sink. It is literally going to sink because the sins of the people have and has gone on too far. The killings have and has gone on too far. Therefore, there's no life in Jamaica. Years ago, and I keep writing, God said Jamaica is unclean. Literally told me Jamaica is unclean. So if God is saying Jamaica is unclean, you must know just how bad it is. There's no more warning signs for Jamaica anymore. But like I said, it is the people, it is their fault. The killings are not necessary. God gave us a beautiful island that is blessed with everything. And now look at what we are doing. We've taken away our blessing. So with the sinking of Jamaica, or the soon to be sinking of Jamaica, Jamaicans can't blame anyone but self because God deemed the island unclean. Therefore, the people have lost everything from God. God is not with the island. I don't, once God has deemed something unclean, it cannot come back. And we are at fault because the gun violence is not necessary. The voodoo and or obia is not necessary. The science that's working is not necessary. The selling of people's souls is not necessary. Within the music, how the music has become demonic. Therefore, demons walk in Jamaica. Demons are taking lives. How can you're having an event and people just come up and just shoot and kill like that? There's no heart. The people have and has become heartless. You know, for you, the younger generation, when your parents are telling you, go to school, you know, become viable citizens in society, you're not listening. You're taking up the gun and thinking, oh, well, the gun is fine. But listen, you taking up the gun and killing, you know, it's what does it say for you? What does it say about your family? You have caused destruction to fall on Jamaica. You have caused sins, more sins to fall on Jamaica. You spilt blood on land. So, therefore, the destruction of Jamaica is inevitable, because everybody's also forgetting that in the 1600s, Port Royal sank, and Port Royal was deemed one of, not the one of, Port Royal was deemed the wickedest place on earth, and it has not changed. It truly has not changed. God can't warn anymore. God can't talk anymore when it comes to us as Black people and what we are doing to self. We are the ones to need that say we want change, but yet we are not changing. And as people, it's like, you can't say, well, the government is, there's no jobs, the government isn't providing jobs. Stop depending on the government to find you jobs. Find jobs for yourself. Become economically stable. Marcus Garvey was teaching us about this and we did not listen. Go back to what Marcus Garvey said about economic viability, enterprise. Learn from that and develop you. You can't be lazy minded and not progressive. You know, you have to be progressive. You have to be. You know, too many in Jamaica are regressive, and we cannot continue to live a regressive life because times are changing and times are going to get worse. So, if you don't have something for yourself, how are you going to be prepared for the future? How? What are you teaching your children now? You know, think, truly think, because this is the end. For me to be telling you the earthquakes are interconnected, think, think, because Jamaica is going to sink. And that is my final word.